Ooh! To the right side. Hi, welcome back to Aiden's Little Shed Shop. I'm doing a little unboxing on this, which I almost threw over there. Yeah, good catch, huh? Well, what this is something I've been needing for a while. Now, I've been making quite a bit of toys recently for family members, friends, and just for fun. Why the hell not? And I've been needing a lot of dowels, like so. Now, the problem with dowels is, one, they're bloody expensive, and two, they're bloody expensive. Three,
getting them in the car.
Getting them in the car. Yeah, that's a pain in the arse because we would normally have to go quite fast. So you have to cut them up when you're there, and they come normally in 8-foot lengths, which, you know, in a normal car is not viable. But unless you're javelin people out the window as you're driving along, people down the path. Ugh, brilliant. I don't mind doing silly shit like that. The other problem is you're limited to sizes, and you're also limited to how bloody much it's going to cost in those sizes. So I bought this. Big chunk of aluminium, CNC'd beautifully with a boatload of holes in it. I know, bit weird, but this is a dowel maker, dowel jig. Yeah, dowel jig, dowel maker, dowel doodah. So this dowel doodah will do 8mm, 9mm, 10mm, where the hell am I? 12mm, 15mm, 16mm, 18mm, and 20mm. Now, I have stupid amounts somewhere of 6mm and 5mm, and for 3mm you just use
bamboo doodad skewers.
Yeah, bamboo food skewers. They're normally around 3mm, and cocktail sticks are normally between 1.5 and 2mm. So woohoo! Yeah, it's a little obsessive, but I've needed loads of them over time. But with this, hopefully I'll be able to make my own. Now, I have a project coming up soon that's going to require 20mm dowels. The way this works, which is quite cool, is you undo this screw. I like that. You loosen the centre screw. I like that. And then this moves freely. With a carbide cutter on it in there, which is a square carbide cutter, which means it's got 4 angles, so you know you don't have to resharpen it, but you can resharpen these. Don't listen to what people say. And of course it comes with the T20 for removing that. You might be thinking, oh, all that turning around, how are you going to get it in the right place? Fact is, that secondary screw has locator holes for everyone. See, there for 16, the 8, the 18, the 10, the 9, the 20, the 12, and the 15. See, and nothing up here because there's nothing down there. Now, I don't know what size I'm going to be doing to test this, but I have a selection and I'm going to work it out. It also comes with 3 screws to go through, 1, 2, and 3, or you could clamp this in a vise. For me, I'm just going to screw it to this because I've already ruined this by putting the nail gun through it many times and drilling through it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this set up. My choices of wood are this. And if you're wondering what this is, this landed in my garden a couple of years ago, and I've kept it because, one, it annoyed the hell out of me, and two, this, would you believe, was from a bloody rocket.
Thank you for the back neighbours
Yes.
for having fireworks.
Thank you, bastard back neighbours. So that's going through it. Now, I don't know what size that is, so let's get out the hoopty-doopty. This is 12mm. Bosh. So we know what size we're going to be cutting from that, right? I hope. Thing is, I have an absolute shed load of 12mm.
That will take
Quite
it
literal.
10.
A shed load. Yeah. So what's the next one on this? Now, I cut these just from some really crap pieces of... What was this from? This was from a bed. This was from a bed headboard riser support. Okay, and I just chopped it up on the bandsaw, which I'll show you here. I have no idea what size this is because I just chopped it up for fun. 15, 14. I'll try 15, see what it comes out like. It might not, it might do. And I have 2 more pieces here. Now I think these might be the same size. 16. So we have 2 for the 16. I think what you do is you whittle down the end so it will fit in there, so you can get that started. Mrs S is not going to like this. It's going to squeak like a bastard. I'll get this set up. The smallest size we've got is the what? The 12?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I don't know what that rocket stick's made out of, but I'm guessing they probably used the cheapest, shitest bit of wood that they can find. But the thing is that is dead straight. It doesn't feel like pine. The other piece, this is sapele, for sure, with holes in it. I have no idea how this is going to hold up. These have knots in it. That's going to be fun. Let me get this set up, and then we'll be right back. What I think you have to do is you have to shave the end just to fit it in to the hole. I've whittled this end to fit the chuck. I've whittled this end to fit the cutter. I hope. So that's just a case of chucking it up. Ooh!
Yeah.
I hope this is going to work.
We'll see.
Gear 2, me reckons. Let's go. That's terrible. Whoa.
Yep.
Oh, bollocks!
Oops.
Look at the state of that! Turns out this wood was shit. Well, it's all a learning curve, right? Yeah! Enjoying that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. Okay, sapele. This is the problem, I think. Everything's bloody wonky. Oh, it's not too bad at speed. Oh, let's try that. I'm hoping hardwood's better. Let's go. 16? I can't remember. Oh shit. No, come back. Well, that just broke off from the end. Definitely coming out better. Yeah, excellent.
Looking better, a lot better.
Hardwood. Bigger hole than needed. Let's chuck this up again. That came out a little better. So what I did was I went one size bigger than the size that this was to see if we got a better finish. So far I think we do. Now let's take it to the next size down, 15 mil. Oh, that's better. That's miles better. Damn you. Okay, look at that. Little bit of sanding, and that's not bad. 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. 14.98. So we did 16, 15, and now we're going 12. Tell you what, a little bit of sanding and that will come out awesome. 1187, which isn't bad considering I just sanded that. I think the biggest problem is getting it chucked up perfectly centre. That would be wonderful if it was possible, but the fact is it's, well, not. Hardwood, that works. Softwood, yeah, it's a little sketchier, but let's go shorter. Oh, bad. Mother Hubbard. Uh. 16 mil. Hopefully this will be the final size, but the way this is going, God knows. Oh, go on, go on, go on, you bastard. Oh,
better.
speed. It's got to be down to speed. Look at that. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's got to be down to speed. Speed and slow. Fast speed, slow drive. Well, blow me down. I think we've cracked it. I am happy with that. That is definitely an internal unseeable dowel. Looks bloody good. Really good. Ain't bad. The big problem with this is, well, it's this. That. You cannot cut the end to the right size. So I was just saying to Mrs. S, there's got to be another way. Now, I'm sure there's this chamfer tool that you can get. It's a weird, big, chunky thing, and it's angled. It's got cutters. You stick it on the drill, go, and it will sort of cut the end to a roundish shape, dead centre. And that's kind of the thing, you kind of want it dead centre, right? Because that's as flat as it can be. So there's got to be a better way to do this, to keep it centred without having to cut it each bloody time and keep snapping, coming out of the drill chuck, because it is doing my head in. So we're just discussing it. Now I thought, well, what if drill a hole in it, put a screw in it, screw that in there, but actually you're still getting a big offset if you don't get it right, or if you get the screw at the angle. And then I turned around and saw this. This bloody thing. No one uses these. Everyone has one. And if you don't,
Why not?
you will do at some point. But everyone has one. Yes, everyone has a wrench. But one of these, a multi-socket. And everyone who does have one knows these are the worst things in your shed, correct? I mean, I know you're shouting at me going, yeah, that's a pile of shit. It is. That is a monster. I thought, oh my God. Surely that's perfect for this. If you got a square piece, which you're going to be having a square piece to put through the dowel maker, right? You can literally work out where centre is. And then, come on. Right? Now, I'm not going to use this one. It's just too big. It weighs a sodding ton. That would be good for 20mm bits of wood. But I'm going with this one, and it is just big enough to slip this in, huh? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I mean, I'm hoping. Oh my God, am I hoping? I'm hoping and thinking and hoping I've cracked this. Just be careful holding it like that, as, you know, you might well have saw in the very beginning. The big one caught my wedding ring and my skin, and boy, does that hurt. Of course, Mrs. S just laughed. Oh, I hope this works. And I ain't gonna freaking slip out now. I think that's perfectly centered. Let's go. Oh! Bollocks! Oh, it was working so well. You oh, it's at that knot.
What are you doing?
Well, luckily no one uses these, so it doesn't bloody matter.
Nah.
Doesn't look like we're going to get past that knot.
Cut it down.
Well, I could cut it down, or I could just leave it. Oh no, I've got to cut it down. I thought I was onto something. Look at that. Ah, look at that bloody knot. Next size down.
You're going to leave that knot in?
Yeah. Right, so next one we're going to speed it. I'm broken, man. On my knees, crying a bit. Fuck this shit. Change it up to the big one. I think we hit the knot.
Definitely doesn't like that knot.
Nope, doesn't like knots.
And what did I say? Cut the knot out.
You said be careful. You said cut the knot out. You said, what the fuck are you doing, you stupid idiot? You said, oh my God, look at that mess on the floor. You're fucking cleaning it up. He said, Jesus Christ, why do you keep calling me out here to do all the video in? You said, should I have safety glasses on? You said, is this safe? You said, what are you thinking?
But I didn't say gloves.
No, you didn't. Well done. That last one, which exploded, was that 16mm I put that through, wasn't it? And sanded, comes in at 15.82. I have a theory. This was from the rocket. I have no idea what the wood is, but I can tell you this, what a pile of shit this is. So that is going into the fire pit. The sapele, on the other hand, hardwood, came out freaking awesome. Now, I have some oak. I think it's just over 20 mil. Now, I need some 20 mil dowels. I think the oak might be a bit heavy, but fuck it. So I'll see how it goes with oak. I don't have any cut up at the moment to be able to be used in this, but the sapele came out good. Came out a good size too, and just with a little sand, that is a good dowel, 12 mil. It's going to take a bit of trial and error. I get that. And I've already blunted one side when this caught and shattered. These were from the same piece of wood, but from two different parts of it. So, you know, the grain is pretty damn straight, especially in this one. And they're quite close to the 16 mil that they went through. So I think it comes down to fast it can, feed rate very slow, so you get the smallest cuttings off of it, or as fine a cutting as possible, dust, and then you get the best finish possible. Go too fast and you get gouges.
In conclusion, it's got to be cheaper than driving to B&Q, which is easily 20 minutes away.
I do think these are actually a really good idea for this and this alone. I also think sell it with it. One of these with one of these is not a bad idea. It works, surprisingly. It's not bad if you don't need it to be precise. And it's not cheaper than jumping in the car, spending petrol, spending time and going and getting it. And everyone has scrap, right? Everyone has scrap. And if you've got one of these, you've got a drill. And if you've got a drill, chances are you've probably got one of these somewhere kicking around going, why the hell have I got that thing? Now you know. Use it for hardwood, Bob's your uncle. Thank you for watching today's little shed shop. Please like, subscribe, click for notifications, and we'll see you again soon.